Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Evil Kitten here, just chilling and playing video games. Uh-oh, got feedback there. Forgot to mute my device here. Alright, we're good. Alright, so yeah, we're playing Predator Hunting Grounds. Let's do this. Waiting for a queue. Let's get my Facebookers in here who might want to watch. Waiting to get a game here, yeah. Sometimes it takes a while to play as a Predator, so I'm just spacing out here, just waiting for the timer to get closer. Sometimes you get in earlier, sometimes you don't, just depends. Cool thing about this, there's no purchase points or anything. Everything is pretty much earned through the game. So all those customizers you see that I can't use it yet because I haven't leveled up that high to use those items. So I gotta wait till I unlock those characters and Predators just to be able to use the rest of those customizations. I'm not sure if every system comes with it, but mine came with obviously the PlayStation skin here that you see, this blue X on the face, which is kind of funny, which I think is mocking Xbox in a sense. It's like we've taken over. But I'm not all about the console wars. If it is down to anything, the PC will always win. And down about it, PC is where it's at. If it was up to me, I would build me a PC that allowed me to attach my PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. I'd even put a dock in that. I've seen the PCs that can do it, and I would own one. But waiting to get that to get actually perfected, because I don't want one crashing. We all know how those go when you get with new technology. You start overwhelming the processors and jumping back and forth between things. Yeah, kind of fry things. Say they can handle it, but I noticed when they were using it, different systems would shut off, the other one would start. Can't run them all at once, or put them in sleep mode. I don't know how it works. I can only imagine running a processor, each with its own individual cooling system, yeah, but you're also running that power supply like beyond belief. Like, that's a lot of energy just to run all those consoles at one time with your PC, including you're running all those fluid systems. Yeah, you're gonna melt something somewhere, especially if one of them fail. Oof, the mess, the mess. Do love the fucking processor though on it. They're using the new oh, I forget the name of it. It has that new output. I forget what it is. My TV has the output for it, but it's supposed to be back to the little prongs, but it's better than 4K, I'm hearing. So we'll see. We'll see what the systems bring out. That'll tell us what they're leaning towards. Whatever connectors we get is pretty much where we're going towards in technology. I just can't wait for my headset to go wireless for my VR and be 4K. That's going to be epic. I mean, I love the PlayStation VR as it is. I mean, I heard the Oculus is so much better. Yeah, I would love to get one, but I probably spend way too much time than I should on it. That's why I haven't got one. Like, yeah, I do play video games for granted, but if you watch my streams, when I play them, that's for that time. That's it. Sometimes I'll play a little long, but just to do something simple and then go to bed. Granted, I have a 3-day weekend, so I figured I'd start a stream early and get you guys hyped all for some new games coming out, hopefully. Looking forward to that new Cyberpunk. Planning on getting that for PS5, actually. I'm not going to ruin it. I saved Destiny as well. I did that when I had my Xbox 360. And everybody wanted me to get Destiny. I'm like, nah, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. They're like, why are you gonna wait? I'm like, I want to play a game on the new console that everybody's hyped over and have a new experience. I just didn't want to rush into it like everybody does and have everything right off the start, not just become the top dog or whatever you want to call it, but not just to have everything right away. I wanted to have a new experience, to enjoy the new graphics, to enjoy the new sceneries and the gameplay style, because they're different as you transcend from console to console. I originally started on the Nintendo, and then come to find out my grandparents still had my parents' and uncles and aunts Atari, and I got to play all the original Atari games way back, and even they had E.T. the forbidden god of games. E.T. I tried it. I turned it off in the first 5 seconds. I played MASH longer than I played E.T. They even had the original Pong set where you had to plug into the TV prongs. I actually had to go to the garage to my grandparents and pull out their old TV that had the only TV in the house they had that had those original little screw, and I forget what they're called. It's been such a long time. But you have to screw them in, you have to unscrew the back part and screw the little thing in so it was fit, and then you turn it on and you can have everything connected. And it was that was fun. It's taking longer than I expected. I'm overdue. Oh, by getting the game here, that might be lasting longer than they should. People are just lined up to be predators like no other. I had a bunch of friends to play this with. This would be fun, because then we just switch out who the predator's gonna be, but fortunately, I don't have that many friends that play this game right now. I used to play Friday the 13th, which is actually pretty fun, but this Predator game takes on a new level, and I like it. I do hope they bring out a new solo Predator game like they did. That was actually pretty fun. It was kind of corny, but it was fun for what it was. It was fun for what it was. LA Jungle, or I forget what it is. Concrete Jungle, there we go. Predator Concrete Jungle. That was a pretty fun game. You get to explore, do different things. Like it was pretty fun. A little challenging and kind of corny with the graphics, but it was good for what it was at its time. But granted, like a game like that finally be remastered and put to its full potential, I just can't wait till we're like in a dream state VR area where we can actually just go in and our brains is our controller. I would just suck for people who actually have sleepwalk syndrome. The reason why I'm saying that, because the normal part of your brain that shuts off your movement wouldn't shut that off for them, I would think, right? I don't know. That's an interesting study. We would have to get further into that in like the future. Like, I don't even know how that would work. Can you imagine somebody who can't shut that part of their brain off of thing when their brain swings, they swinging in midair? Like, can you imagine that? Being sitting there like, what are you doing? And then all of a sudden they're swinging at the thing and their brain makes them swing and you get caught in the hit fire of that. Hopefully their hands limp so that they actually hit you to crush their own hand on your cheek or whatever. Maybe it wouldn't crush because it's limp. They say that you can survive accidents and stuff when you're least expected. That's why drunk drivers are fucking pieces of shit, because they're... I just died on my controller. Gotta bring out a new one. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. My other controller died. I had to bring out my other one. This Predator is taking forever to play at. 17 minutes. I'm almost double the time I'm supposed to wait. 16:28 is what my fucking double time, or excuse my language, my double time would have been. I can go out back outside and skate for a minute. Sorry about that. I went outside to make sure there was no packages. Getting quite a few packages today already. Ugh. I guess we'll cancel and try again. Maybe we'll do a team and see how that goes. I mean, I've been playing as a Predator. I only played as a Predator so many times, like a day or two in a row. And I haven't been playing since. I've been doing other things. Well, the estimated time's down. Hopefully they drop me in this time. I might have to reset and restart this stream. Pretty sure I'm running at max capacity right now, but you never know. Kind of was janky on me this morning when I first tried to start the stream, but working fine now. Feel free to chat at any time. Come on. Trying to get a good, decent round as a predator. Maybe I'll have to stream a different game. I could just play as the fire team. We'll wait. We'll see what happens when I get to 7. That gold outline kind of makes everything look kind of funny. Oh, there we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Evil Kitten is now going to be very evil. Indeed. I normally don't give these fire teams a chance. Try to take them out as quick as possible, but sometimes I gotta hunt. Sometimes I gotta hunt. Worst thing they could do is stay very close quarters, because then I have very close melee advantage over every single one of them. So teammates normally don't, or their computer AIs don't really come back to them until after everybody in the area they've secured is dead. It's titled Huntress is because it's a female predator. She's actually very badass, very agile, and not as bulky to hit like the male predators. Even though the hitbox is kind of similar. What are you doing? Really? Okay. Well, I'm glitched on that somehow. That's funny. That's the first time that's ever happened. Let's find out where these fools are. Hopefully they didn't put them right on them yet. There they are. Ooh. It's probably an animal. Yes, I do have my cloaking abilities, as well as this fun leap ability. And it all takes that energy, as you see that bar there, including my being able to detect where they're at. Oh, come on, jump up on the tree. Don't tell me this game's got glitch here. That'll be a bum fall. It was actually pretty decent when it first started playing this. bad mistake. What? Oh, I died. Uh-oh. He tried to follow me. This motherfucker. What the fuck? I'm glitched. Fuck this. Splash damage. Ooh, got a trophy. Sorry about that. It's a single explosion. Wow. Not bad. That was something. The one I seen was this one. Huh. Maybe it's for a different predator. Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy. Trying to see what I get to play with here. Nothing really new. wait to play as a predator right now. It takes a little longer than playing as a human. I guess everybody wants to be a predator. Feel free to chat anytime you want. I can see what you're typing. It takes a little bit to play as a predator. But yeah, the characters that you see on the screen there are actually the customized characters that you make. So it's actually pretty cool, the predator and human that are shown, and depending on what you pick, I guess, changes the outcome of the show. Transition is a little funny when it goes back into a loop. It kind of twitches like you've seen right there. Yep, connecting, alright, here we go. Putting down my prey right now. Oh, an AFK. Free kill. we got another trophy. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Oh well. Just like that, it's over. Most of it died, not self-destruct. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna go play something else. Thank you guys for watching this part of the stream. I'm gonna go try a different game. I'll probably be streaming it later. See how it goes. Hope this game gets a little more likes.